Here's your weekly SunStar Baguio Newsbits. A look at this week's headlines.
COVID-19 test kits available at BGHMC. Baguio needs alcohol, masks, and scanners. Valley closes establishments. Doctors call for help to produce PPEs. La Trinidad landlords waive rental fees. Cops to enforce enhanced quarantine. Farmers urged to continue activities, and business sector seeks tax break.
And for the details.
Dr. Amelita Pangilinan, DOH Cordillera Regional Director, confirmed the arrival of 100 pieces of COVID-19 test kits to be used on a case-to-case basis, with priority given to the elderly, those with pre-existing medical conditions, and those showing mild or severe symptoms or are asymptomatic. The World Health Organization reports that 8 in 10, or around 80% of infected patients worldwide experience mild illness and eventually recovers from COVID-19. Dr. Ricardo Ruñas, BGHMC Medical Center Chief, reiterated the use of the test kits are for those vulnerable to the disease. BGHMC, designated by DOH as one of the health facilities for COVID-19, started testing select patients for this virus on Thursday. Baguio City has 4 private and 2 public hospitals operating. As of Thursday, Cordillera still has 1 positive COVID-19 case, with 61 persons under investigation, with 40 discharged and 21 admitted and are awaiting test results. Jonathan Llanes, SunStar Baguio.
Baguio Mayor Benjamin Magalong is trying to acquire 700 gallons of alcohol, 100 thermal scanners, and thousands of surgical face masks to assure the city of better health. The chief executive said rounds to grocery stores as well as meetings with warehouse owners show supply of food and essentials is enough for the city. Magalong added, city funds needed to operate in this time of emergency amounts to at least 90,000 pesos a day, as he appealed for all to stay calm and not to resort to panic buying. He also asked the private sector to be kinder to those with less and give anything they can spare to help the needy. The mayor also stated garbage collection must go on because sanitation is imperative, as he assured personnel will be given durable and safe uniforms as they perform their tasks. Maria Elena Catahan, SunStar Baguio.
La Trinidad Mayor Romeo Salda ordered closure of establishments not providing basic needs in order to avoid spread of coronavirus disease. Salda ordered closure of bars, computer shops, billiard halls, wagwagan, dry goods, gadget shops, parlors, barber shops, auto repair machine shops, hardware, and car wash in the municipality. The chief executive called for the understanding of residents as he stressed to abide by the orders of the national government to stay within their respective homes, adding only 1 member per household is allowed to go out to buy the needs of the family. Curfew hours is set from 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. and 3 p.m. to 5 p.m. with the personnel of La Trinidad Municipal Police Station, barangay officials, tanods, and barangay peacekeeping action teams tasked to conduct around-clock surveillance and monitoring. The local government unit added they will be mobilizing and hiring limited local public utility vehicles for the 16 barangays for limited hours only to assist residents to purchase basic needs. Lauren Elemondo, SunStar Baguio.
Medical frontliners are calling for donations for materials to make homemade protective gear. Dr. Raymond Uribio from Notre Dame Hospital said donations for raw materials are welcome, adding volunteers may assemble the face shields at home to avoid exposure and then donate at local hospitals. The improvised face shields have been made by a team of doctors from the Philippine College of Physicians Northern Luzon chapter who responded to the need for personal protective equipment with 15 doctors and staff who began work this week. The Philippine College of Physicians is a collegial body composed of internists and all subspecialties dealing with diseases, led by Northern Luzon President Dr. Rovel Revilla. The team was able to make 95 pieces on Tuesday and were all given to hospitals. On Thursday, the Baguio Benguet Medical Society, Baguio General Hospital and Medical Center, St. Louis University School of Medicine, and a voluntary civilian group started to produce face shields as well. Maria Elena Katahan, SunStar Baguio.
Social media posts from landlords in La Trinidad went viral, announcing to tenants the non-collection of rental fees for a month due to the COVID-19 health crisis. Landlords Keith Damogo and Daisy Laos from Barangay Pico announced on March 17 and 18 the move to waive rental fees for both their boarders or tenants. For Damogo, he said, it is a way to help tenants who are challenged by the situation. On March 18, Emmanuel Aiban from Barangay Balili also waived his tenants' 1-month rental from March 15 to April 15 in consideration of the public health crisis. Public utilities also followed after Benguet Electric Cooperative in an advisory extended bills payment deadline, while the La Trinidad Water District waived penalties of late payments. Previously, the Municipal Council of La Trinidad passed a resolution requesting local public utility services, financial institutions, property leasers, and landlords to suspend the surcharges of overdue bills and to extend the payment deadlines of the same until May 2020. This in light of the socio-economic challenges of the enhanced community quarantine imposed by the national government. Lorne Almondo, SunStar Baguio.
Stringent implementation of the 24-hour curfew in the city and no mask, no entry will be enforced by the Baguio City Police Office. In a briefing called for by BCPO Chief Police Colonel Alan Ray Call, the no mask, no entry policy and curfew will be strictly observed in the city. Ko said the police are strict in implementing the enhanced community quarantine in the city and only those exempted are those working in vital industries, banking, food processing, food handling and servicing, groceries and supermarkets. The BCPO top cop added, aside from wearing face masks, social distancing will also be enforced to individuals. Ko said, wearing of masks and observance of social distancing, particularly in establishments, should be followed and for the public to observe. Although the Department of Health earlier suggested carpooling, BCPO insisted the strict observance of social distancing to prevent an individual from acquiring COVID-19.
Farming in the highlands of Benguet will continue amid coronavirus disease. For agriculture sector, Benguet Governor Melchor Declas on Tuesday gave the go signal for farmers to harvest, tend, and deliver their respective commodities after the meeting with the Interagency Task Force for Coronavirus. La Trinidad Mayor Romeo Salda disclosed the biggest trading areas in the town, namely La Trinidad Vegetable Trading Post and Benguet Agri-Pinoy Trading Center, continues to operate amid the worldwide pandemic. Salda and Declas asked for cooperation of all stakeholders to stay at home to prevent transmission of the virus. To help farmers and shops, 200 kilograms of strawberries of La Trinidad were up for sale starting March 17 at the Municipal Hall at 120 pesos per kilo, with minimum orders set at 3 kilograms per person. Jinico Cortez, SunStar Baguio.
With strict orders to limit operations, the hotel and restaurant industry is asking leeway for taxes. Jeff Nang of Hotel Supreme, during a meeting with industry sector representatives, asked the city government for possible subsidy on taxes due to cash advances now being made on employees from different establishments. Nang said for Hotel Supreme alone, flexible schedules were adopted while extending special cash advances to all employees have been implemented depending on their needs. Restaurants and cafes have been asked to limit operations to takeout orders and deliveries only. During the meeting, industry stakeholders bemoaned zero occupancy in their establishments and cancellation of events. Guidelines of the enhanced community quarantine also dictate no social gatherings to take place, with restrictions on movement limited to residences only, unless reasons are essential to work, buying of provisions, medical purposes, and important errands. Religious institutions and groups are encouraged to defer mass gatherings and find alternative methods to practice worship, such as online masses and means that will not require assembly of large crowds. Public parks have been closed last week to avoid movement of people and dissuade loitering on the streets. Joven Peralta, SunStar Baguio.
And that's your weekly SunStar Baguio Newsbits. For more updates, visit us at our website at sunstar.com.ph/Baguio and like us on Facebook at SunStar Daily Baguio. And here's a quote to live by. Difficult roads often lead to beautiful destinations. Till next weekend, this is Conway Copas, reminding you to grab a copy of SunStar Baguio, the only daily newspaper in Northern Luzon. Happy weekend!